Welcome to the My Wisdom, My Voice podcast with Dr. Z. Today, I want to talk about is there, but you just can't find it. And so, this message today comes from a story that has to do with my life. So, I tell stories here and I come up with, through my reflections, I come up with wisdoms, reflections, or just something to think about. So the other night I had finished, it was the end of the evening. I had cooked dinner for my spouse and we was watching TV and it was time just to calm down. And so my husband, he had eaten his dinner. We had watched TV and he was going to go to bed, but I wanted to stay up. I had some things to do. And so I decided to stay in the living room. But I realized that um, what I ate, I had something stuck in my tooth. And so I was looking for floss. And I was out of floss. So I'm looking, just pulling things out, like where is, the floss? I couldn't find it. So I had a bright idea. I said, oh, you know what? I have some string of thread that you used to sew. That's, I'm going to repurpose. I could, use that to floss. And I had used some floss before using the thread method, but I couldn't find it. So I'm just looking up in the area of where I sit on my desk, and it was one of a dark green color. And so something I was like, I could just go into the room and get another because I knew that there was a whole pack of them in there. But I don't want to wake my husband up, turn the light on, and disturb his peace looking for some some thread. So what I end up doing is I found an old shirt that had some loose. It was like a loose thread. So I put it out, and then I just kind of wiped it down, and then I used it to pull the part of my teeth because it was, it wasn't in pain, but I needed to get it out. So okay, I did it, whatever. So I woke up the next day. I'm cleaning around in the area. I looked down, and the dark green thread was right down there, but it was on the part of the rug that was almost a similar color. And I'm like, there it is. And that had me thinking that sometimes there's a tool or there's something that we need to apply something to complete something, but we think we don't have that tool or that resource. Is there, we just don't know where it is. So in this lesson, what I've realized is sometimes it's not the right time to find it. You may have to improvise, or I could have just, waited, of course, and until the next day and found it, but I don't want to go to sleep with particles in my teeth. But sometimes it's right timing. Sometimes you're clear enough. It's the next day to see it. And sometimes you can find other ways or other resources to do what you need to do. So that's it for today. And thank you for listening to My Wisdom, My Voice podcast with Dr. Z. Hope you come back for more stories, more reflections, and more wisdoms.